Hi guys, here's your first lesson for absolute beginners. We're gonna learn a few of the basic chord shapes. The first one, we'll start with an A minor here. Alright, this is quite an easy chord shape to grasp, so that's why we're starting with these. Alright, so you have your first finger here on the first fret of the B string, the second string. Then you have your third finger on the second fret of the G string, and the second finger just above it, also the second fret on the D string. Okay, most beginners tend to get all cramped up because they're trying to press very hard on the strings, which there is no need to do that, and it shouldn't be done. The important thing is that your fingers are very close to the fret here, because that's how you get a nice clean sound. If you move it down somewhere, you'll be getting, all of these kind of weird sounds. So it's important that they're close to the fret, and pay attention to your left hand. Are you pressing hard? Are you getting all, tight and so on? So this is the first shape. The other thing is the back of the hand. Let me see if you can see it. The back of the hand, it can be, you can hold it like this or like this or more up front. It depends, because every one of us has a different build, and we all have different hands. Somebody has long fingers, somebody has shorter fingers, a small hand, a big hand, etc. The important thing is that you find the position that suits you and that you feel comfortable with. Okay, so you start, place first your first finger here, right next to the fret, then your third, then your second. You have to cramp it up a little bit. Should be right next to this third finger. Alright? Once you have that, you can strum across all the strings. Just slowly like this, nothing else. One by one string. Alright, now this same shape, we said this is an A minor. This same shape, if you move one string below, you get an E major. You see? So it's quite easy. Once you've learned this shape, you have A minor and E major. So the E major is on the third string, the first finger, third finger on the fourth string, second fret, and second finger just above the third. Also second fret on the fifth string. Okay? So give yourself some time, practice this for a few days. Just grab the guitar whenever you have some free time. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, doesn't matter. You can do a little bit in the morning, maybe in the evening. You can also practice without the right hand, so you're not making any noise. You can be sitting and watching TV, for example, and holding the guitar and just pressing these, just to get familiar, just so that your fingers are getting used to being positioned like this. Okay, now from this A minor shape, if we lift the third finger and move it onto the third fret of the fifth string of the A string, this is a C note. So the third fret of the A string is a C note. You get a C major. So from the A minor, moving only the third finger here, you get a C major. And it is important to realize this because later on, when you're doing more complicated chords and chord shapes, you should be aware which fingers can remain on the strings, and which fingers should be moved, because many times you need to move only one finger. So that's why you should be aware of this. So okay, so here, instead of lifting up all the fingers and then jumping onto the C, there's no need to do that. You only lift the third finger. These two, the first and second finger, remain on the strings, and you just place the third finger here. You see? So it makes it quite easy. One more shape is a D major shape, which is also one of the basic shapes. So you have an empty D string, the fourth string, then the first finger on the second fret of the G string, third finger on the third fret of the B string, and second finger on the second fret of the E string. Alright, so you have your D major here. Okay, so we had A minor, E major, A minor, only third finger, you have a C major and a D major. Alright, so this is a start. Regarding the right hand, just do what I was doing now. Just strum one by one string, listening to are all the notes coming out clean, because you might be, for example, with your second finger touching this fifth string, and then you get some kind of, so you should have, every note should be clear, and the same for the other chords. All of this, all in all, starting a new instrument takes a lot of patience and perseverance. So, as I said, try to maybe get at least 5-10 minutes every day, maybe twice a day, because in the beginning you won't be able to really practice so much, because your fingertips will start hurting, and they can hurt quite badly until this skin here gets all tough, and then it becomes easier. So start with this, and you can do this for maybe a few days or a week until you start getting really familiar with it, and then you can carry on to the next lesson. The next lesson will be regarding the right hand, just some also basic moves, how to hold a pick, and what to start practicing. Alright guys, if you like, please subscribe and comment, and perhaps say what is bothering you, what is not clear, what maybe you would like a lesson about. Thank you very much. Happy trails to you until we meet again. Ciao.